Here's what you need to know about multi-channel fulfillments. Multi-channel fulfillments is basically when you have your inventory with Amazon, you are able to create fulfillment orders for any address that you want. Your product is already in an Amazon fulfillment center, and usually your inventory in Amazon fulfillment centers are for your Amazon orders. But if there's a situation where you want to use your Amazon inventory and send it to another place, not necessarily related to Amazon, you can create an MCF or a multi-channel fulfillment order. For example, if you have your own website and you receive orders from there, you can use your Amazon inventory and let Amazon send it to your customers. Also, if you just want to send it to one of your friends or family, let's say as a gift, you can send it to their address through Amazon multi-channel fulfillment order. There can be many reasons why you want to use your inventory in Amazon, but I'll be showing you how you can create an MCF order from your Amazon Seller Central. First and foremost, you want to make sure that the product that you want to send is already in Amazon fulfillment center. Just do that by going into your inventory and checking on your product and seeing the inventory amount. Once you do that, you can create a menu that orders, then create MCF order. So it's going to take you to this page right here. There are 3 sections in this page. There's a customer section, the product section, and the shipping type section. So you go to the customer section, and first you go to the country that you want to send in. Let's say we want to send to the USA. Then we put in the full name of the customer. Let's just say it's my name, Anwar Adad. Then you put in the street address with the apartment number in this section. So I just use this random address. You can add a line if there are more details. Then you choose the city. Then you select the state. And then you put in the zip code. So you have to make sure all the details are correct. Let's say you got an address from a customer through your website. Make sure that the address is legit and make sure they put in all the details, including an apartment number if there is one. This is so important to know because now you are responsible for this fulfillment, meaning that any errors, you would be responsible for it. Whereas if it was an Amazon order, Amazon would be responsible for it. Next, you can put in the customer phone number. This section is optional, and their email address, and then you would be done with this section. Next, you would put in which product that you want to send. You can look it up by the title, by the ASIN, by the FMSQ. Let me put in one of my products, and let's put this product right here. So this is one of my products. It's called 9 Men's Morris. And I have to select how many units I want to send. So let's say I want to send 1 unit. I could create a specific order ID if I wanted to, or the order ID would be automatically generated. I can put a packing slip on this order. You can customize a message if you're sending it to one of your customers. But this section is optional as well. Once you've done that, you go to the final part, which is selecting the shipping options. Now, in this situation, it depends on 2 things. It depends on the weight and dimensions of your product. It depends on the location of the customer. And they give you what your options are. Usually there's a standard option and an expedited option. And the difference is the time that it takes for this order to reach the customer. So let's say you want it quicker, you go to the more expensive option. It gives you an estimate for when it will arrive. So for example, here the standard will arrive in about 5 days, whereas the expedited options would take 2 days to arrive. You can look into the shipping details, including the weight of the product, the estimating shipping date, and the latest delivery date. So this means 5 days would be the latest for it to arrive. So once you reviewed all these details, you made sure you're sending the right product, and you made sure the customer information is correct, and you choose the right shipping option, and you can go ahead and click on create order. Once you do that, it takes a few hours for Amazon to process this order. I believe in this time you can cancel it in case there's any errors, but make sure you're 100% correct before clicking on create order. Then you can track this order in your orders section on Amazon, and in most cases Amazon will provide you a tracking information for you to send it to your customer. Amazon Seller Support are still able to help you in this order. So any questions that you have or you want to talk to someone about the status of the order, you can talk to Amazon Seller Support. So this is basically how you can create a multi-channel fulfillment order. It's simple and straightforward, but all you have to know is the exact details of the customer you are sending to. Now the price of it is usually more expensive than the FBA price, and this is because you're sending it to a non-Amazon order. Amazon prefer you to use your inventory in fulfillment centers for their orders, or essentially for their benefit. So this is why they charge you extra for orders outside of Amazon. But this is still a good option to have. Your inventory is not only limited to Amazon, you're basically able to send it wherever you want. So even if you're not planning for one of your products to be sent anywhere else, it's always good to know that you have that option. If you have any questions regarding Amazon multi-channel fulfillments, please let me know. I hope you found value in this video. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you're interested in a consultation, please check the link below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.